Have you ever signed up for something and realized later it wasn't exactly what you had pictured in your mind? Something you came to realize might be a bit over your head, or at the least pushing the very edge of your comfort zone. This seems to be a reoccurring theme in my life. In fact, it just happened again. Here in the Southeast, racing is already in full swing. In the last episode, you all came along for the first event of the year, and I naively thought that was going to be the wildest one of the season.
Pretty rowdy here at bottom of stage 5.
Last summer, we spent a lot of time riding at Snowshoe Bike Park. We fell in love with the riding there, and it kind of became our second home. But the bike park closes each fall to make way for the switch to winter sports. Allie and I live about 7 hours south of Snowshoe, and here in Tennessee, the winters are much milder and the riding season is year-round. In fact, we're lucky enough to have bike parks here that are open for riding any day of the week. We just lost one of these legendary venues, and Bailey Mountain Bike Park will be sadly missed. But the greater Asheville area is buzzing with new activity, highlighted by the opening of Canoga, which is about 4 hours away. We visit there occasionally, but there's a place even closer to our home that is bigger and badder than all of the rest. Relentlessly steep and notoriously demanding, Windrock will test even the most seasoned riders. This place is as Tennessee as it gets. Sign the paper, own your liability, and have at it. It's taken our crew some time to learn the ropes here, but it's now become our winter home.
It's snowing. It's Windrock Race League. Woo! I'm fired up. You fired up? I'm fired up.
With trail time comes comfort, and the gems of Windrock have gone from terrifying to fun. When I saw that Tennessee National was coming up, I didn't hesitate to sign up. Allie and I planned to race in the Downhill Southeast Series this year, and I figured this would be a good way to go ahead and test the waters. You know, since I've never done a downhill race before, ease into it early in the season. I signed up for Cat 2-3, figuring I'd be racing a mild course on familiar turf. Yep, that wasn't the case at all. There's only one track for this race, and that's the Pro GRT course on the one trail I had yet to ride, Middle Finger. It gets even better than that, though. The final segment of the race is the Red Bull Ravine. What have I done? This section starts with a set of whoops into a big rock drop to step up and finishes railing a berm into the infamous Red Bull drop. Followed by a moon booter step up, all of which will be spectated by hundreds of people come race day. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about this situation. Fortunately, I was not in this predicament alone. I teamed up with my buddy Robert. We met recently, riding here and at TTC for the Enduro in the last episode. Robert had been here for a couple of days already, learning the lines, and he showed me down Middle Finger for my first lap. The first concern I had was this first significant rock garden. The entrance was a tricky spacing of stair-step rocks.
Are you coming off the point here? Or right here?
The rhythm of which was uniquely new to my skill set, and it made me think long and hard before dropping in.
All right.
I took it super easy and it went just fine.
Entrance to first rock garden coming into, I can't even talk. My heart's still going. First rock garden coming into Middle Finger. Gonna be in the Tennessee Nationals. So I've got to be able to ride it. It was a little nerve-wracking, but Robert over here got me through it with the good line. Keep working our way down.
The next section was the notch to right-hander onto the slab. Piece of cake.
Sick.
Nice. Nothing to it.
Nothing to the slab. It was all in my head for nothing. It went okay. Thanks, man.
The rest of Middle Finger is pretty on par with much of my familiar moves here at Windrock, and we were able to cruise on through without much scouting. I have to admit though, my heart rate was up and my nerves were still high this first run through. So when we got down to the ravine and Robert found out I'd never hit the Red Bull drop, he just calmly and casually coaxed me into another huge first.
Red Bull drop?
Yeah. You haven't hit it before, right?
No.
Yeah, this one's pretty mellow. Like, you don't have to have a ton of speed. We can roll around the rock drop. Just go into the berm if you want to just follow me and just ride off of it. There's nothing to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
It was so smooth. I did it. It was smooth. My buddy Eric's here.
Yo!
What up? Eric Roman in the house. Yep. Ew. Yeah. Little Bucky. Yeah. Nice, Eric.
What a difference a few runs make.
Woo!
I'm finally starting to relax and find a little bit of speed on this track. Oh, and I've also figured out the final step up. It's Saturday, and it's time to put it all together. There's just one little hitch. It rained a good bit overnight. This shouldn't be a problem though, right?
Did she say 20 people have gone down on that chute?
Yep, that's what she said. Not a great omen. As I dropped in, things didn't seem too bad, but that quickly changed. I've gotten a good amount of experience riding here in the slop, but this was just something a bit different altogether. Peanut butter over hard? Seriously? All this winter slop riding and there's more surprises still? Oh man. As I stood at the top of the rock garden, it was hard not to notice that at best, only 1 out of every 10 riders were getting through this section on their bikes. I decided it wasn't worth it and walked. The next section was the really rocky move into the right-hander. That didn't go well either. I'm not proud of this, but I felt defeated. After having another friend crash hard right in front of me, he and I were both having serious second thoughts on this race.
All right, real talk, this is scary. This is gnarly. You either got to commit with speed or you don't have a chance. And I think I'm just way over my head.
We swallowed our pride and bailed out on practice. I'd worked so hard for this, but was it worth getting hurt over? Funny thing about these so-called peanut butter over hard conditions. You get enough tires tracking through it and the slop apparently pulls off the track faster than imaginable. It's an hour out from my start time and my buddy Eric reported the conditions were night and day better. He heckled me hard to get my crap together and get up to the start gate. Thanks, Eric. I needed that.
This morning did not go well. I thought I was going to bail on the race. Spent an hour this morning convinced I was not racing. Now I'm here, now I'm racing. Wish me luck.
I guess I'm racing after all. Here goes nothing.
Oh, it's definitely better. Better than I expected. This is way better than practice. So good.
How'd it go?
So good.
All right, that is the end of the race. The course got so much better. I'm so glad I decided to race. Eric Roman, I love you, man. You're the best. Thank you so much for talking me into this. I needed your words. You've been riding with me. That was what I needed. I almost quit. I almost bailed, guys. I was almost out, done. The track got light years better than it was this morning, and the run went great. I could have even gone faster. I just wish I had in my head exactly what that was gonna be, but I'm just happy that I completed it. So grateful for all of you that watch the channel and have subscribed to the channel and that I've gotten to meet and talk along the way. It's been awesome. Very grateful for all of your support. And this is a huge moment, and I'm glad you guys are here with me. I guess now it's time to just relax, maybe have a cold one, and just take a load off, take the camera out, film some of the pros, share that with you guys. Woo! I'm fired up. Are you fired up? Because I'm fired up. I'm fired up. Love you guys. Thanks so much.
Tennessee National was an amazing experience, and I will definitely be back. As incredible as the weekend was, though, sadly, things went a little south the very next day at Baker Creek Preserve.
What happened?
Went over the bars.
You're not supposed to do that.
No. Pretty sure I broke my collarbone.
It's sticking out a little right now.
It's popping and clicking and on fire, so I can feel movement. Couldn't ride the bike down. I had to like kind of one-handed, 1 foot off, just kind of like get down the mountain. Adrenaline's wearing off, so I feel a little bit more. Could be worse. Try to get back to Chattanooga. Go to the hospital, I guess. Not a good way to end the weekend. Apparently my buddy Les did this last year. He got through the Windrock, got through the Tennessee National race, and then came out here to Baker the next day and did the same thing.
I'm glad you're still smiling.
It is what it is. Sometimes you go down hard.